Hello.
Hello.
My goodness. What day is it?
It's every other Friday.
It's every other Friday.
Well, hello, friends. It is indeed every other Friday. Welcome to GutPunchRP, a stream channel focused on RPGs, largely of the tabletop variety, diverse storytelling, and charity. Speaking of charity, this quarter we are supporting the wonderful Transgender Law Center. The Transgender Law Center changes laws, policy, and attitudes so that all people can live safely, authentically, and free from discrimination, regardless of their gender identity or expression. You can type !charity to find out more about them, and if you would like to help us support this amazing cause, you can type !donate. If you do donate anything, you have a chance to win some amazing minis, like a very large balloon, and some other wonderful Witchlight minis. Yes, we love the swamp balloon. It's just so fun, so cool. If you donate $1, it's a chance to win. It's a good time. We are also sponsored by Dungeons Gate, which is a local Midwestern game shop. You can type !Dungeons Gate to check out their website, and be sure to use the code GutPunchRP for 10% off anything that is not already discounted. Would you like to support us in a non-monetary way? Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Liking the videos, retweeting our live tweets really does help the channel. And we've got lots of fun things coming around. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. You have joined us for episode 36 of Darkness Rising, a homebrew fantasy 5e campaign. And you can also join us every other Wednesday for Lost in the Wild, a magical Feywild adventure run by the fantastic Kyla Creative and hosts an incredible cast, some familiar faces you may see here. So without further ado, shall we get into it? Do a little recap there. Last time on Darkness Rising, the party quickly took stock of their situation. Upon this island, there were members of the cult standing guard over a small camp. Once it had become clear that they did not intend to remain docile, the party leapt into action. Their biggest foe seemed to be humans possessing shards of Draegar's power. Stronger than normal humans and possessing an irritating ability to explode into shards of icicles when the party managed to destroy them. Facing off not only them, but mages and apparently some fish people, a small band of Kuotoa and Sahagin, I can't pronounce it, fine, joined the fray, attacking everyone indiscriminately. One by one, the enemy fell until few remained. River and Jade took a moment to investigate the tents, discovering nothing of major value, some coins and a couple extra amulets, while Quinn and Liliana worked to communicate with the Kuotoa and the Sahagin, wearing what appeared to be some sort of livery. Meanwhile, Annisa took a leap into the pool and found herself in a well of what appeared to be an abandoned town. Kira, not wanting to let her friend be alone, joined her. Will Kathon listen to them, or will he remain just as stubborn as Ava Ward? We will pick up with our lovely team still on the island, with a Sahagin and a Kuotoa, one of which you have managed to communicate with, the other just kind of like stares at you, but doesn't appear to be attacking, and two of your party are missing. What are we doing?
Should we be concerned about the two of them who just jumped into that hole?
River steps out of the second tent. Who jumped into what?
Well, Annisa jumped in, and then Kira followed.
After we dropped the first guy, and he didn't come back.
Yep.
I mean, no one's ever accused them of being great at planning, but I do think we should be worried, yes.
River's going to point at the lake, make a hand gesture, and phone a friend. Kira? Coming in, Kira. Can you hear me?
Does that work between planes?
Ooh.
Oh, that's one hell of a question.
Well, it's 120 feet,
No.
so probably not.
You...
Sending does, but
Yeah, but message does not. Are you using sending or message?
Message.
Okay.
Not sending.
You feel your spell go out, and you've used the spell before.
Mm-hmm.
You do not feel that, like, click of connection.
Well, they're dead.
All right, I feel like that's a little presumptuous. Perhaps we should just follow through the water. The Sagwin said that this was a sacred site to some degree, like a holy ground, and we have proven ourselves as friends of the dragon, so I believe we are clear to go through. Hopefully.
The, how do you say it?
I pronounce it Sagwin.
Sagwin. I like that. That sounds fun. The Sagwin and the Kuotoa seem to be in quiet conversation with one another. But they don't appear to be doing anything else.
I suppose I'll go first then.
I'll come with you, I guess. Maybe we should go in pairs, just in case things go sideways.
Sure.
And
I will grab River's hand.
I'll grab Liliana's hand.
Oh dear. Then I'll just jump into the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Jade.
doesn't sploosh everywhere, right?
No. It is like strangely thick. Like you go through it just like you would regular water, but Jade and Quinn, you notice that the water doesn't like splash up around them. It just kind of like doop. And there are no ripples where they were. It's kind of like sucked right in.
So, Jade, I'm terribly sorry. You know how you were really effective in that last fight?
Oh, right. Oh,
You're about to be very tired.
I forgot about
Huh?
this.
And haste will have dropped as we have been out of combat for longer than a minute. Oh, but I guess it's just, yeah, it's the can't move or take any actions until after the next turn.
Okay.
And then, does it give you, I don't think it does not say anything about exhaustion. It just says that you can't move or take action until after the next turn.
Okay.
As a wave of lethargy sweeps over you.
Felt so active moments ago, and now you're just like, dang it.
I like doubled over.
Feel like here's some fruit. I think the energy will do you some good.
Where did you get the fruit from?
Don't look into it.
Hmm. Well, I'm just gonna sit on the edge of the lake watching this foolishness until I can move again, I guess.
It wears off shortly. It's just like just that moment where you're just like exhausted, and then you're just like take a breather, and then you're like, all right, I'm good.
Eat a protein bar.
Yeah.
You start feeling more like yourself.
You just need that like second wind, and then you're good to go.
Shall we follow them?
I mean, we can't stay here.
All right. Like 1, 2, 3, then go, or is it like
You tell me.
1, 2, go?
Do you want to hold on to Via just in case we get yeeted somewhere crazy?
I mean, that's probably not a bad idea, I suppose. And I'll like put my hand on your shoulder.
All right. So you do that. We just jump right in.
Just like jumping in water, except there's no splash. It's weird. Annisa, Kira, you guys are just hovering around in this well. What are you doing?
We're hovering.
Not
Annisa told me
hovering.
to
You're
be quiet.
floating. Excuse me. You're floating around in this well.
Like a literal well.
A literal, like, stone cylindrical well. You, like, peeked up over the lip there, then hopped back down.
Mhm.
And when we peeked up over the lip, what did we see? Can we get a peeking up
Yeah,
over the lip
so-
refresher?
You peeked up over the lip, Annisa, when you first came up through this water, which was a strange feeling because you went down, but like you didn't really come up. You were just like down, and then you were here. You saw wooden buildings, very similar to a normal town, like just a simple village. The only strange thing about this village, there was nobody around it. Except for the mage River had pushed into the pool. And he
all right.
was just kind of wandering around, just like a, where am I kind of a situation.
Mhm.
How far from the well is he presently?
Yeah.
You peek back up to like keep an eye on him. You notice he's gone.
I go back down.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh fuck, he just disappeared. Do you think we should go? Do you think there's like monsters just like eating people up there?
I should hope not. Hold on. And I would like to do a divine sense
Okay.
in this space. 60-foot radius.
Yes. So you cast Divine Sense before as well.
Mhm.
And it wasn't excuse me. It was strange. You got like essence of celestial, but not like that pure celestial feeling that you get like when you step into a temple or
Yeah.
like hallowed ground.
Mhm.
Something like on the like orbiting that sort of area, but not as pure.
Mhm. And that was before going through the portal, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Is it any different now?
No.
Okay.
It's a little stronger, but it's still like
Okay.
it feels deific. Like it feels like so it feels celestial, but like
Mhm.
wrong. Not bad, just like
A little bit off.
you can't quite say it's celestial, but it has that same vibe.
Okay. But no little blips of individual things anywhere.
Nope.
Okay. I don't think there's at least nothing that I can sense. Not anything undead or fiendish or anything. There's weird celestial, kind of celestial, sort of celestial energy around here. I don't know what exactly that is. It was up before coming through the wherever we were before. It was there too. Was it down? Whatever. But it's yeah. No,
But it's stronger here.
a little bit. Yeah.
Does it have like a direction? Is it
No, it's
It's just,
just kind
around.
of everywhere. Yeah.
I wonder if it's like. Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I feel like fuck it. Let's climb out. We're not gonna find out anything in the well.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Climbs out of the well,
Yep.
but like.
Trying to be kind of
stealthily.
careful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not to
as
make
you-
too much noise. The two people in the most armor of the entire party.
Are you being stealthy? Roll me a stealth check.
Sure, give it a
Sure.
shot. Give it the old college try.
Me and my
Perfect.
disadvantage stealth. Oh wait, no, it's a regular stealth, right? Because of the boots.
Ooh,
That's
that's
right.
not the worst kind of roll. What are my stats? What's a stat?
Oh no. Oh
Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
19?
Okay,
7.
Yeah.
great. Annisa, you come out of this.
Understandable.
You've been here for a little while. You come out and you're like very light as you put your foot down, and then Kira just kind of like hoists herself up, like water just pouring out of her
Yeah.
armor. And behind you, Kira, you hear as River and Liliana, you come through the other side in this well.
Oh hey.
No. Oh.
Oh, you're not dead. Yay.
That's a good start.
Well, not yet, but.
We
that's
don't know
all-
what's here. So
Yeah.
there was the guy that you pushed through, that you
Mhm.
pushed into the water. He was here and now he's gone. So
yeah.
eh,
It's a bit of a
don't know what happened
concern. Definitely still have like sword out.
there. Same.
Or I'm taking it out since obviously we're
Yeah,
struggling to
yeah.
climb out of a well.
Mhm.
D&D.
Armed now that we have free hands.
Well, I suppose we should try and approach quietly.
Yeah.
Should we also make stealth checks?
If you are
question
being
mark?
sneaky, crawling out of the well, yes.
River's gonna reach over and cast invisibility on her and Liliana.
Oh joy!
Make those
Oh,
stealth
I
checks
was-
with advantage.
Kira's like about to like reach down to offer a hand to help one of y'all out, and then
Display God
now you're
resistance.
invisible, and now I cannot. There's okay.
Well,
Guess I can climb up on their own then. All right.
yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
Is there like a large central road to walk down or something
Yes.
like that?
Mm-hmm.
So, where you are situated right now, the well appears to be in like the center of what probably would have been like a marketplace or like a just like a town square sort of area. There's two paths leading, like one going straight up towards a very large two-story building, and there's one that appears like it heads out of town, except you look to heading out of town and there's just nothing there. Like, it's not like it just ends, it just kind of like fizzles out. Like the horizon is nondescript.
Don't like that.
It could just be like foggy or something.
Oh yeah, it looks very, very foggy.
Or we go to the big building and see
Yeah.
if it's
There
a
are,
totally
like,
friendly
Other
big
little
building.
buildings located around here. but
I mean,
they're all-
I'm gonna peek in some windows. I'm just gonna see. Since it's kind of quiet, I'm just gonna just watch my back. And I like
Yeah.
jog up to the house and peek in a window.
I'll
Okay.
help Annisa out with that.
All right. The glass is very frosted. And what was our stealth check as you climb out?
12.
23.
Beautiful. So, you guys also you hear the water come off off of them, but they're able to climb out. You can hear one of them a little bit better than the other, but they're both pretty
River's
Pretty
just leaving
quiet.
little puddles.
yeah, like it's like dirt ground. So like where you guys are standing, there's just little like drips of water darkening the dirt, turning it into like tiny mud puddles.
Kira's still sloshing around. It's like, Yeah.
Anissa, do you
Ringing
do
out a ponytail. Yeah.
River will go to
anything with the frosted glass?
Is it glass that looks frosted insofar as that's the way the glass is, or is it glass with frost on it?
Roll me an investigation check.
Me?
That was going to be my question too.
This little guy? Believe in the power of the dice. Oh, 10.
Okay. You've spent time with the guild, like casing places. This appears to be an extremely dusty window. But the dust isn't on the outside. Like, as you look at this window, the outside looks almost like it's been polished, whereas the inside is like caked on dust. Like it's been sitting there for so long.
That's some creepy stuff. I turn around and go back. No one's been in these houses for a while. It's like if you only clean the outside of a dollhouse.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, but we can.
I think maybe we check out the big building, see if it's the same, and then if it is, if there's nothing there, then we go into who knows what over there.
Yeah. Solid plan.
As
Yes,
you
I agree.
as you start walking away, you hear Jade and Quinn come up in the well.
Oh yeah, there's other people.
Oh, good. You made it.
What
We don't know. We don't know.
We're gonna go check out the giant building or the
It's
large size building.
kind of ghost town sort of thing happening here,
Oh, a ghost town. We haven't seen one of those in a little while.
but not like that.
I mean, we don't know that though.
Well, I guess as far as we can tell so far, but yeah, who knows? Day's young.
Did passing through the lake like have us like soaked, or we're just dry coming to the other side?
Oh no, it's the water.
Prestidigitation. Myself dry and clean
Of
and
course.
pristine.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
What is everyone's passive perception?
Oh no,
Oh,
I don't like that
hell no.
question.
That's
12.
my favorite question. 12.
13.
13.
Passive 14. Wait,
14?
perception? Yes,
Yeah.
14.
Perception.
Oh,
14,
12.
10 for me.
10.
11, but can I make an argument that I like because
Actually,
Just
make it at
arrived.
advantage. I need you to make it at advantage.
no, I was actually gonna say passive investigation because I am kind of looking
Okay.
around at this place to check out what's up for it with it.
Absolutely. I still need you to do it at advantage.
Are
Oh,
we
is it not
rolling?
passive?
Is it passive or are we rolling?
Yeah, passive investigation. Sorry. My brain
So-
fried.
My passive investigation is 18.
18.
Nerd.
Okay. If you
Nerd.
got 15 or higher, you would recognize this is not the same plane you were just on. Quinn, you recognize this as being very familiar, as you've been into a place like this before. Not the same, but similar in concept.
Are we in a pocket dimension?
What does that mean?
Well, yeah, what
Wait.
is?
Maybe? You would
D-
probably know
just to-
best.
Just to confirm, DM, what you're throwing down is like my time with Kronos, right? Okay.
Yes.
This is familiar. It's very like it's not quite the same, but it is very similar to when I have chatted with Kronos. The time guy.
Oh, but
Okay.
Do you think he's here? But no.
No, I don't. Like, when I have been with him in his library, I'm fairly certain that that is a pocket dimension that he has created. I think we are in someone's or
Else's.
something's pocket dimension.
But someone powerful has to have created this. Is
And
what you're also saying.
probably someone with some sort of celestial energy, since that's what I'm sensing here
Cool.
too.
That's great.
Not exactly a deity, but similar.
I mean, it would explain how it's been keeping itself hidden for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, shall we?
we shall. I separate the sword into two swords and start walking down the street.
What's a pocket dimension?
I don't know. I'm kind of just going with it.
Kira, don't you have a bag of holding?
Yeah?
Have you?
It holds a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and have you ever considered how it holds so much? Like, it's
I don't know,
only
some
it's
kind of
only
magic?
yay big, right?
I know it's magical. I know that, but
Well,
I don't know how it works.
Inside there is a pocket dimension.
Well, shit. Really?
Really?
So it's just a magical pocket.
Right. It's
Suddenly the world opens up. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, yo.
Time to face the bag, man.
No. Oof, God.
Amazing.
right. It's just a smaller dimension that fits into sources, so they can be like balls that have within them vast worlds existence, or your bag, for example, has a whole dimension inside it. It's probably fairly small, but yeah.
I had no idea. Huh. All right, that's cool.
You're saying there's more than 3 dimensions?
That is how I thought about it before. Yeah, well, I guess there's. Is that like all the different, kind of like the different planes?
Yeah, it's closer to different planes of existence as
Okay.
opposed to physical space.
Because I did learn about that a little bit in my studies and that kind of thing, but I don't know.
It's more than metaphysical space. Time.
Just kind of like look over at Jade, like, what?
I think we're getting
Uh-huh.
just a touch off track here.
See, time is a weird soup.
Nope, that's
I-
you were the one that I was
walk
thinking of
ahead.
when I said that.
Not even sneaking this.
Walking up to catch up with Annisa.
Just like I'm up front, like shaking my head about like how there's a loud like physics lecture going on behind me. We're definitely, this person's gonna eat us, and it's gonna be terrible.
Well, we were looking for a dragon. We knew that part.
Yeah, it just feels.
How's everybody doing? Do we need to take a break at all? Probably should have done that before we went into a different plane of existence, though.
Anyway, they
Sorry.
go
Maybe.
first.
It's
Because there's a very real possibility that time is not working the same way here that it is out there. Just so
Oh.
you know.
Well, so then we don't have
Cool.
time
Great.
for a rest.
Correct.
Oh,
Forget that I brought it up.
So everyone's fine. Let's
I'll be fine.
wipe some blood.
Yeah. Bandage up like something, like my arm or whatever, like while walking. It's like, it'll be fine. Tie it off. Yeah.
I'm going to help you and give you. As I'm tying off this bandage, you see like a weird glow from my hands, and you get 5 points of healing.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh,
New skills. New skills.
thank you.
Oh,
What is that?
Just
Since when could you do that? That's cool.
I don't know. It's just you know, I was trying to help.
Have you
Right.
Sorry to interrupt. Have you taken off your covering?
No, it's like wet and like very uncomfortable looking because it's like kind of that like heavy woven like wool material. Perfect.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna say that
Interesting.
Kira will definitely also kind of like in thanks like a just gentle kind of like pat on your shoulder and also heal you for 5 in return with lay on hands.
Best friend squad.
Yeah.
I mean, if we are passing around some healing, and you would notice that like Quinn looks real rough.
We were having a moment.
Oh shit! Shit! Wait, Quinn.
I
Come
was gonna say,
here.
like, are you still
Yeah.
like near me?
Before this is just, you guys don't see River, her voice just appears, but like from somewhere nearby, there's no one here. I just checked around. There's no footprints. There's none of the doors been disturbed. So if we want to stop and actually take a rest, there's no threat. She's been walking around town while you guys been chatting.
We were walking. We were walking and talking. So are we
walking and talking? You're getting closer to the building. You're probably like 3 buildings away from it.
Does this building look like different in any more like alive?
Not that you can tell. Like it looks just the same as the others. It is wood paneling. It's got a stone staircase going up on either side to like a little landing. It's got a door in the base between the two, and then it's also got like a sort of like an overhang over like that second level porch with another door up top. But same as the other buildings, like it looks pristine except the glass of the windows completely frosted.
It doesn't look like there's going to be anyone there any more than there was anyone elsewhere. I guess.
I'm gonna peek
So-
inside. I'm gonna open the door and look inside.
Oh God.
You reach your hand out to touch the door.
Oh no.
From behind you all,
Mm-hmm.
you hear, "And what have we here?"
Around the look.
Just heavy sigh.
Turn around to look.
Immediately whip around to
I would
look.
say I draw weapons.
There's
Yeah,
no one
Sword's still
there.
out. Lovely.
Hello?
Hello.
Wait, does anyone recognize this voice?
Roll me history. Whoever wants to see if you can recognize the voice.
Would I have
Sure.
advantage for
Definitely.
blood hunter knowledge?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Not for
Information
this
about
particular.
That
What the hell?
was
Oh,
21?
Okay.
nice.
nice.
16.
14.
18.
18.
Only 11.
24.
24, 11.
Cool.
You have never heard this voice before. You have, however, heard this sort of not tone, like the gravitas of this deep masculine voice. Liliana and Jade, you would remember when Lauren spoke to you. It's not Lauren's voice, but it is that sort of weighty gravel to his tone.
Dragon voice.
I would surmise we're speaking to the
Nathan.
yes, the head of the house, for lack of a better
You-
term.
Oh, fuck.
You know my name. Then you must be them. I was told to expect you. Not expect you to come bearing arms so openly in my home.
You could put out like a welcome mat. Maybe a door to knock on.
I do not treat with guests, as
What do
was
I know
the
what means?
agreement.
Maybe that-
Apologies, and like we'll pull out the amulet. Apologies, did not mean to tread. There was just outside. There were these cultists who
So
We're
you know
also-
them.
we have had altercations with them before.
Altercations. So you are not in league with them?
Not, no.
No, we're actively trying to stop them.
And did you too? His voice appears to be coming from like everywhere and nowhere. And did you too leave them in shambles? As the ones before have boasted.
They were pretty shambly.
We've
Leave-
done the best that we can.
Sorry,
In
I
this
tried to keep a straight
situation.
face and I couldn't. Sorry. Okay.
We have done the best that we can in these situations where we have encountered them. I would not dare to go so far as we've left them entirely in shambles. There's still work for us to do. But we hope that in speaking with you and perhaps coming to an understanding, we may be able to better deal with them in the future.
How are you all facing right now? Where are you looking? Are you looking back out behind you still?
I think so. For me, at least, away from the building. Because Kira was right up at the door. She's just kind of like turned around back to the door now, looking out at everything else.
I feel like I wouldn't have turned away from the door, so I'm still facing the door.
Okay.
At the sound of his voice the first time, I had flipped around behind
Okay.
this.
Okay.
I think Quinn would have transitioned to looking skyward.
Okay.
One of the other directions, like because River's gonna notice where everyone else is looking, and then she's gonna cover a spot that no one. Actually, towards you said there was like off the distance. It was like really foggy.
Mm-hmm.
She's going that way.
Okay. Liliana, which way are you facing?
I think I am. I'm probably staring at the building still for any sign now that the voice is speaking to us. Any signs of change, like in the windows or anything like that.
Okay. Annisa and Liliana, looking at this building, almost as if seeming to come from the mist. You watch as a large black claw presses down on the roof of the building, and another one as his voice, as he talks, begins to solidify in one location. And lowering down from the shadows is a massive dragon head with eyes that are burning like the coals of a fire. He's got these massive black horns that come up towards his maw, which is his jaw covered in spikes, and he's got this fan that sort of like flares out behind him, and he looks down at you all.
Guys, we're fucked. I'm like hitting Kira in the shoulder.
I'm just gonna put a hand on Anissa's arm to just kind of gesture to put away your fucking swords.
They're away.
Okay. Just to kind of just like a calming hand then in that case. Like, stop slapping me! But without actually saying anything.
I think by now I probably would have turned around to see that.
Same.
And
Yep.
put both swords back.
Yeah.
And
Completely
walk
unarmed.
a little bit closer towards the dragon.
He reaches his head down, not getting too close, but also to get a better look at you all. And as he nears you, you can smell the acrid, acidic scent of his acid lingering in his mouth. He looks back at you, Quinn. And why is it that for all this time, she has given you that? What has earned you that right when we swore never to let them fall into others' possessions again?
I don't know. I am just... Wait, the accent. I am just a woman who has always done what she is told and has never questioned anything. And I've found myself on a journey where I've seen children without homes, children who get used by these cultists. I've seen these cultists and the followers of Lauren do despicable and heinous things. Use the people of Jade's temple with a stranglehold to where we could barely get away. And I don't know, I'm just decently good at magic, but I know that this is wrong, and what they are doing is wrong. And if someone doesn't stand up and stop them, this world is going to end. And right now, we seem to be the ones who are standing up. So are you going to help us or not? Because if you're not going to help us, then we need to go on and see and find someone who can and will do something.
You speak with such passion, but do those who follow agree? What of you, daughter of shadows? Yes, I can see you.
Do not like being perceived. Yeah, at that she'll drop her invisibility. I stand with her.
And the rest of you? Why should
Kira.
I break a treaty of 3,000 years for you when one who has come with a stronger claim before you?
A stronger claim.
Yes. He
An
turns to
honorable
look at
one?
you. It was a deal made, and I'm not one to break a deal.
And what about when circumstances change?
Hence why I'm communicating with you.
I stand with her. What's happening is wrong. And I'm not going to just stand by and let it happen. That's not right.
If you're talking about the robed one who arrived a little bit before us, I just want to point out that they were kind of slaughtering your followers, guards, compatriots. They speak very highly of you. We talked to them a little bit.
The one in white. Black?
It's
I
been
think it was the
2 weeks.
black-robed one.
It was the
It was the
black-robed one,
black-robed one.
yeah.
Yeah. The one in black has been dealt with.
Oh.
Accordingly. No, there is one who comes before, bearing a seal that I have not seen in some time.
Oh, shit.
However, they did come, and they did hurt the mortals who deemed my hideaway as sacred. Perhaps you know this person.
This person was a mortal?
Yes.
Who did they introduce themselves as? Who was it?
As an emissary of Dragar.
Does that ring bells for us?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's Lauren.
Yeah. I was gonna. That was like okay.
So have you made your decision? Did you help?
No. I knew you were coming. I knew not when nor how,
But
but I also have a promise to
The-
Ava. Breath.
the cultists work for Dragar.
This person did not bear the same clothing.
He seems like a guy who would have
Same.
multiple.
Also, Dragar has been using quite a bit of mind control.
There's that.
That's actually how we first met our friend Jade here.
River's gonna pull
Yeah.
one of the collars out.
That is something of ancient times. I'm surprised they still exist.
Well, I guess
We've seen them a few
someone
times.
ancient.
Lauren was
Ooh.
using them. That's how we found them.
And here I was thinking he may have. No matter. I have a decision to make. Your case is strong, but the choice still remains. What do I do with them? And he kind of like curls his claw around, and it's massive. Like, whereas Lauren or Dragar was very for a large, massive dragon, he was very lithe when you first saw him, and then even after he obtained his power, he's not as bulky as Kathan is. Kathan is just mass. A sphere of light appears in his hand, and he sort of reaches out, and it begins to descend, And as it lowers, the luminescence begins to fade, and you can see inside. And standing at a kind of comfortable, casual stance, like as if they're just, waiting for a response, is a tall half-orc woman dressed in armor that you all recognize as Eleni.
What?
So you do know her.
Quinn would also just kind of like just reach out to Kira and put a hand on her shoulder.
Jade's probably gonna take a step in front of Kira.
I did not expect this from her. Not that I know her well. At all.
Tell me, daughter of Justice, daughter of Torm, what is it you know of this one?
I know
Why
that
should I not just crush her now? For murdering my people.
I know that she is my sister. I know that she is my twin. Though I have not gotten the chance to know her. And I know that though she has certainly committed deeds that are less than honorable or just, that in spite of that, I believe that there is potential for her to change.
And yet she comes bearing the seal of your enemy. She
This is the
came
first
to
that I've heard of
me
this.
as his emissary, asking me to fulfill the end of a bargain made long ago. And he gets close to you, Kira, kind of bringing his head down, kind of curling his neck, stretching. You can hear the plates of his scales as they hit against one another. He's not close enough that you can feel like the heat and the spice of his acidic breath on your face, but enough that he can look at you in the eyes with your friends standing nearby.
Kira does her best to stand up tall, actually draws herself up to her full height, which she doesn't do very often, and looks him in the eye, right back. Well, as best as she can, with the dragon eyes on the side.
I mean, he's doing he's doing like the thing where he's kind of like angled off, but he's close enough that he's looking at you.
Yeah, I'm returning that. I don't know what to say. I must be honest, I don't know her well. I don't know what brought her to this. What brought her to the point of doing this. But I would ask at least for the chance to speak with her about it before you make your judgment.
And what say you? And he looks at the rest of you.
Was it clear that she came here as an emissary?
Very.
Uh,
She said, I come on behalf of Dragar in fulfillment of the bargain.
and she killed a bunch of your people. Who attacked first?
The guards.
So they attacked an emissary of another dragon who was coming to visit you to ask for your help.
Hence why she is not yet deceased.
Can we have a quick sidebar? Party sidebar, guy? I'm like trying to like wave
I
you all.
will allow a recess, and he retreats.
Thank you, Judge.
Objection.
No,
Overruled.
no. Maybe we can like win a case.
Maybe, but what
Well, I think we gotta talk to the client, your sister, for sure.
Yeah. No, all I can think of is that she was still in the city when Lauren turned around and she was opportunistic and found a way to make things work in the new regime.
Yeah, gotta give her points for being a survivor, and maybe also that works in. I mean, I'm trying to spin. We gotta esquire this.
Just really, can we see the sister right now? Like, is she still visible? You are.
Are her eyes glowing?
You're muted.
Sorry. Roll me a investigation check,
Wait, who's that for?
Kira.
Okay. Oh boy.
River was specifically looking
I
to
was
see if she
gonna
was
say, and-
collared.
And River. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Because you also brought it up.
15.
Okay. And
21.
Thank you.
with the 15, her eyes are not glowing.
Okay.
They don't appear to have the same sort of, I don't want to say like malice, because there was never any malice. It was more of a determination. From what you can tell with the 15, she seems comfortable, relaxed, casual, as she was when you met up with her in the bar. River. With a 21, you do not see any collar around her neck.
Okay.
You do notice she has not moved at all.
Is she breathing?
Not that you can tell.
Is it like a static image? Like it's a photograph?
No.
Huh.
Alright, so like the dragon opened up like a scry for us to see, or it opened up like a cage?
No. He manifested this
Like a giant minor illusion.
Uh-huh.
Think of it as a stasis bubble.
Okay.
River relays that. So I don't know how I'm explaining it.
Okay, so basically, it seems like a momentary or like a stasis thing that Quinn has used.
Yes.
And,
She
yeah,
is
but just
frozen
much stronger.
in time.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
River's just like, look at this photograph. Doesn't that just make you laugh?
Look at this guy.
No, boo, everybody.
Can you actually do me an Arcana check?
I would love to do you
Because
an Arcana check.
I think as a time wizard, you might have a few things to say about this
26.
Here.
Mhm.
26. Quinn, as River relays this information, you notice that yes, this is indeed, you've done this before. However, looking it over, it's crude, it's sloppy. There are cracks, like gaping cracks in the hull of this bubble that are so easy that like you can't fathom how anyone could have missed it. It's like
Curious.
Well,
It's sloppy. Like, it's crude.
the magic?
Yes.
Look over my shoulder to see if the dragon caught that comment.
I mean, it's not very nice, but you kind of do the same thing, so isn't that like calling the
Oh
kettle
no
black?
no.
But I mean,
No.
Dragons are
like,
very old,
way back.
though. So
That is also what I would have suggested.
Yeah.
Perhaps this is just an older form of the
Yeah.
chronomancy
because
that you practice.
yeah, like more.
So it's more
Okay.
archaic,
Yes.
essentially.
It's a good word. Good. But I mean, it's still holding them.
What are we doing? What are we trying to do?
I feel like we could maybe talk our way. I hate that I'm saying that. We're not. That's a big dragon, though. So maybe we defend your sister for the good of humanity. Someone smarter come up with something. And it's like, look at Quinn.
No, I actually think that's
Yeah.
pretty brilliant.
Fuck. Yeah. Why'd you have to go and do this? Why'd you have to do this, of all things?
Siblings tend to be
Pointing
more
at
trouble than they're worth.
Ilini. Yeah.
Like, I mean, she's in stasis, so she's not going to be able to answer you. But
No, this was rhetorical. It's why
sorry.
this?
Well, I mean, we can ask her that when we get some time with
Oh,
our
I plan to.
client, obviously.
Kira, what do you want to do? Do you want to?
I need to
see-
talk to her.
Okay.
That's all I know. Yeah.
Okay. So, end of sidebar. We're gonna. Yeah.
Is he paying attention to us?
Definitely heard all of this.
oh yeah.
Roll me
Oh,
a
definitely.
perception check. Or
Ugh.
make an investigation because you're specifically looking to see if he's listening to you all.
As a fellow snooper who eavesdrops on things, could this be advantage?
I will absolutely allow that.
I got a 30.
I got a 13.
13,
Dirty 20.
30, 20.
Like a
Thank
6.
God.
6.
Single
With the
digit
dirty
club.
20, you can tell he's. It's hard because he has not moved aside from giving you all space. He absolutely heard everything you said. However, he is not intruding, and in your very brief dealings with the other 2 dragons you've come in contact with, there doesn't appear to be any like sign that he's taking what you're saying and like processing it and like, I don't want to say retaining it because he's definitely heard everything you said, but he's not, doesn't seem like he's gonna hold it against you.
Yeah, okay.
River is going to subtle cast message to Kira and just say, remember, we have to appeal. They like honor and justice. This appealing to your sister's sides, maybe you win both sides. They might really like that. And I don't know if you can respond to this message without giving up the gig.
Yeah.
I think he can, because
Okay, you hear the message and then can reply in a whisper.
Yeah.
Okay, scratch that. She won't do that because I would have to whisper the message. The casting of it would
Well,
be
if
subtle.
you're subtle spelling, then you can get rid of. Isn't that like?
I don't
Well, no,
But you
because
still
the
have to
whispering-
say
I still would
yeah.
have to say the
what you're
message, so.
saying.
But
Yeah.
you can choose if Kira ever would remember that tidbit or not, but River didn't say that. Take it back.
And this is like this whole time been like holding her hand in like a soccer cheer, thinking that we're really gonna do this. We in, guys, we're doing it, right? Yeah. Just frozen in time.
Putting my hand into
It's happening. It's all coming together.
Come
Just-
on.
Just us?
I'm just like
Okay.
looking to the other.
All right, yes, and I'll put my hand in.
Come on. Come
Because it's
on.
not my hide on the line.
Quinn.
Jade. River.
River, you know you want to be part of the team. You're gonna do
Jade.
esquiring.
Jade.
Leader.
And break.
River,
It's
who's
like-
never done that before, I did not expect the whoosh part and like goes flying.
Oh no. Okay, she's fine. Turns back towards the dragon.
See, I've always wanted to do that.
Pat her on the shoulder.
At this point, I'm gonna take my hood off. Have a haircut much like Liliana's.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Sidebar over.
And he's poop, and brings his head back down. Well,
Am I still? We
he's
are.
looking right at he's like got his glowing orange eye, just like looking at you, as dragon eyes do.
We would like to try and defend
Eleni.
Eleni, your emissary of Lauren, to the shit. Quinn, take it over.
We think there may be extenuating circumstances for why she has gotten herself mixed up with Rhaegar. We would like to be able to have a moment to chat with her to ascertain whether or not that is accurate.
Ascertain.
Would you be amenable to that?
He looks at you, Quinn, turning his head slowly. You roll me a persuasion check at advantage.
Good thing you're a charisma caster, right, Quinn?
Yeah. Oh no!
Bardic inspiration?
Are you giving me bardic inspiration?
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you rolled at advantage, right?
I did.
Okay.
21.
Oh.
Oh.
Kathan nods and waves his hand as the bubble descends, placing her back on the ground. And from her casual position, the stasis bubble dissolves. Look, I don't have all day. I've only what happened?
Hey,
As Eleni
sis.
comes back. When you get the feeling that not only did your words earlier move him, but you guys gained a little bit of respect with him. I give you till sundown, and with the great beating of wings, he takes off, flying to who knows where in this very tiny bubble of
Is
land.
Is there a sun?
Yep, that was yep.
Is there a sun? There is not.
Cool. So no such thing as sundown, which is our time limit. Great. Cool.
I mean, is there a lighting situation, like, like Sims lighting, where there's...
From what you can tell, not at the moment.
Okay,
It just
cool.
appears to be like this, like daytime here,
But-
just foggy.
But it's definitely daytime.
Yes, it is definitely
Okay.
daytime.
Okay.
As long as it's clear that it's daytime.
Yeah, like...
Yeah. Kira,
I guess hopefully it's early.
thank you. What
Hi.
are you all doing here?
Apparently something similar to you.
You're here for Dragar. Did he not
No.
believe I could do?
No,
Oh.
not
Well,
for Draga.
I mean, he probably didn't believe you could do it. Let's just be honest about...
I am the leader of
Okay.
the most well-known mercenary band across Goshal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty small. Also, who?
What was the name of them?
Oh, the wildlings.
Yeah. Yeah. So big.
You met them.
Mm.
What do you do? What do you want with me?
It's more of a question of what the dragon wants with you. Which
He's got a deal to uphold. I'm just waiting for my payment.
that's not what's happening. Not right now.
What do you mean?
I mean that the only reason you're alive right now is because his guards attacked you first, before you killed them.
Okay,
He's got you on
and
trial. He's trying to decide what to do. with
I'm
you.
on trial.
Yes. Essentially, for all intents and purposes.
And who are you all in this trial?
Wait,
My accusers?
No,
No.
we are your representation. I have a
Oh.
coffee cup from nowhere.
against
look-
my better judgment, apparently.
A look of just like shock and confusion washes over her face. Why are you defending me?
What do you think?
To be honest, I don't know. After everything, I figured you hate me.
I thought I would too.
Well, and she kind of runs a hand through her long white hair, which is now shorn on the sides.
Nice.
What do so I stand accused of what?
Does she seem genuinely shocked or confused?
Roll me insight.
And River is just gonna be watching her this whole time, just kind of.
Does she still have her weapons on her also as a... I wouldn't think so, but...
She has should I give her a great axe?
Dirty 20.
That sounds familiar from
I think
back
she
in
has
the
a great
fight.
axe.
Feel
Yeah,
like that's-
it's
yeah,
been a minute.
yeah. Instead of it, yeah.
This whole time I've been coming up behind her, and I'm going to take the great axe off of her back.
Right.
You won't be needing that.
Apparently. River with you said 21?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. She does appear to be genuinely shocked. But not necessarily totally surprised. Shocked that she's being put on trial, but not surprised that it's for killing the guards.
Okay.
In that sense.
It's not just that either. It's you're down here on Tragar's behalf.
We are a mercenary company. I serve
Do you
whoever
know what they're
pays.
trying to do?
No, I don't ask questions. I get paid
And
I
that's
go
the
and
problem.
do a job. For what? For doing a job.
Doing a job that's contributing to the world ending? Yeah.
World ending? What are you talking about?
She seems surprised about that, or
Yeah.
genuine about that.
With your
Yeah.
dirty 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. This is the first time she's heard of anything about the world ending.
So you were a pawn. You're doing a job.
Yes.
You never had a second thought about the fact that a fucking dragon came back to. Okay.
He paid me in a bag of platinum.
And you are down on your luck.
I work for coin, and he told
With
me it
no
was a.
concern for the ramifications on anybody else.
I was told to come and pick up a bauble. He said. A
Plus, he didn't tell you
sphere
anything
of black. I don't know. That was promised to him. He has other things to deal with, so I agreed. He said no questions asked. Gave me half of the bag up front, and when I get back, I get the other half. All I have to do is get this stone or whatever.
Would you describe this as a life-changing amount of money?
Yeah. Me and my crew won't have to work for the rest of our lives after this.
And that didn't seem too good to be true.
When you have to scrape and scrounge for jobs, no.
Kira walks away. She just kind of I'll be back. Don't. You all explain this thing to her. I'll be right back. As she just goes and like paces down the road for a little bit, she's gonna do a lap and come back.
You are quite different than your sister.
So I've been told.
Well, basically, and then transition wipe as I lay out the everything the dragon said. That is immediately relevant to her, and no more information than that. And I'll say, essentially, this will likely hinge primarily on your ignorance toward what it is exactly that you are trying to do. Now, whether that will be enough to cast you in an honorable light, who knows? I was under the impression the dragons weren't real until a short while ago, so it will be hard to say. But it would behoove you to not... If you're going to be so uninformed, at least be quiet about it. There's no need to volunteer your ignorance. Right? Right. And then I will turn to Quinn and say, as far as the technicals go of being employed by someone who is dishonest about what exactly the end goal would be, I think you have the best technical phrasing of such a situation.
I read a lot.
I gathered that, darling. And when she returns, I feel Kira and Annisa as the most traditional warriors would likely be the best to speak on her prowess in combat and how she uses that prowess to take care of not only herself, but an entire clutch of rather unfortunates.
Well, probably. I'm gonna go like stand. I'm not gonna follow Kira, but I'm gonna stand someplace where she has to like walk back past me, because like you're right. And you see me being like, they're right. Go away. So I'm just like in the entry, like 10 feet away, like thinking, but also intercepting Kira.
She'll probably be back soon. She just needed to just like.
Understandably, I think.
If you do happen to have any of those coins still on you or the bag, the prepayment, I'll give them back. But let me just inspect those really quick if you don't mind.
She'll pull out a pouch about palm-sized bowl and hands it over to you.
River's gonna kind of inspect an individual coin and then browse through the bag and just see if there's anything suspicious about this at all, like whether it's trick money or if it's been tapped to listen to her, or it's a tracking device, or just anything shady.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
I really hate this one.
You're looking for something specific.
Why did I not roll a roll?
Yeah.
The magic.
Dirty
Or you
20. Okay, dirty 20, but if I fail, please let me know, because I got a thing.
Yeah. No. The money appears to be genuine. However, it's not like any platinum you've ever seen. It is... I mean, it's platinum. Like, yeah, this is a lot of money. But whereas the face is normally of scales, and on the other side, a map of the continent, this has that symbol on it. The crescent with the 2 slashes. And then on the back, it's a symbol you've not seen before. But it kind of gives off very draconic vibes.
Well, we definitely have very strong proof that Lauren's in cahoots with the cultist, and considering honor and justice are what we're striving for, if push comes to shove, we could always push that Lauren is being an absolute ass and kidnapping people and forcing magic into them. However, Quinn, do you recognize this? You really seem like you paid attention in history.
Do I recognize it?
Give me a history check.
Can I also make a history check?
Absolutely.
Boom.
Okay, you just tossed me one of those coins because I've never seen platinum before.
Honestly.
Yeah, like when you look curious, River will flip one over to you.
Only a 17.
Natural 20.
Hey.
For a 26.
Liliana, you have seen this symbol before. And it's carved in the walls of the labyrinth. Periodically. You only remember it because you spent your childhood training in those halls.
I wonder, is there any, Christ. Okay. Everything's fine. I'm not panicking.
Insight check.
Nope. No, you stop that. Liliana will just sort of like, there's a noticeable pause as she stares at the coins and says, and just sort of like, she goes from like having a very like laid out plan that she's like, it was okay, we'll do this and you do this and you do this, and she's just like,
You've also seen it on a necklace worn by Danella. Which, after thinking about it, that's really where you've seen this before.
You good there, Amber?
I think Liliana just goes quiet, and now she's just running over.
It's only because you got a nat 20.
Yep. Yeah, just like, huh.
While you're thinking, Quinn, you've also seen this symbol before on the pages of books you've studied with Kronos. Whenever you look at things from that era of the before times, from before the cleansing and the burning of the world. Part of that time he wants to go back to. But you only saw it like once in passing. So Liliana, how you doing?
She is totally fine. She looks up and says, just looks sister lady dead in the face, and takes a platinum coin and says, "This is your counsel fee," and puts it in her pocket. And will say, "Right, where was I?"
River really wants to do an insight check on Lily because she's concerned about her friend.
You know,
Right, do an insight check, and then we'll jump back. We'll jump to Kira and see how she's doing.
yeah, it's a good plan.
Also, Jade, how are you handling that platinum piece that was tossed to you?
Drawing perception just to see if I saw Liliana shift. I wasn't gonna ask about it,
Okay.
but seeing her collect that fee, I think I'm gonna, put that in my pocket.
Okay. All right. What is your insight check on Liliana?
19. Lily, do you want a bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
I'll give you a bardic if you really want to give this up.
Persuasion or deception, whichever you want. Whatever. What does
Let's
you?
do this one.
Don't tell me. I was like, don't tell us.
Yeah.
So, persuasion, deception.
I would say that given our two roles compared to each other, Liliana has just been crushed by something. And it's hard to tell if she has lost faith in this case for some reason or why exactly, but she's doing the thing she does where she is just starting the mental retreat of disconnecting from some information she has just received.
Dan's gonna hop down from River's hoodie and go over and start pawing at your ankle, demanding attention. And if you wait too long, it's gonna then start doing the stretch lean and
I will scoop up the pup and say,
It does appear to be a little bit bigger than he once was.
"Hello, Dan."
Take down
And
the
I'll
dragon.
just
He
pet
leveled up.
the dog.
Smile too big, just a little bit of smoke coming out, and he's just panting.
It's a happy boy.
What a good boy.
Yeah.
If Lily looks over at River, or if it doesn't have to if you're avoiding her eye contact, but if she catches your eyes, she's gonna raise an eyebrow, everything okay?
Just more dots connecting in ways that I'd rather they hadn't. Do you, I suppose there's no need to remain cryptic. Do you remember the woman that originally hired you to work with me, Danella?
Yeah, the badass at the compound.
All the time that I have known her, she has worn a necklace with this symbol emblazoned on it.
That's
And
worrisome.
I I frankly am going to simply file that information away for a later figuring out. I don't know what to do with it right now.
Well, sort out the answers, but don't stress too much. The Crimson Iris have been around for centuries. It could just be old symbol passed on, means something different now. You guys like collecting old shit. Could just be she thought it was neat. But we'll figure it out later.
And Liliana will just wordlessly nod. DM,
Yes.
this isn't something that Liliana has never thought to ask anyone. Do I know who founded the Crimson Iris?
Roll me a history check.
Ooh.
I mean, this has to be related to Blood Hunter knowledge, right? Just by
Yeah.
nature of the...
Yeah.
That is a 23.
Hell yeah.
I'm good at history.
Thinking back on it, the Crimson Iris, what River says is true. The Crimson Iris has been around for like a millennia, more than a millennia. It's been around for so long. The name of the founder has only ever been listed as V. The letter V.
Okay.
And we're gonna go ahead and take our break right there. We're gonna come back with Kira, and then we're gonna have a trial. Yeah,
I'm sorry, all I'm picturing
great.
is the mask and then the sword and the hat V for Vendetta. Like, that's all that I can...
All I'm thinking is like number 5, and it's like something to do with the which orb in order it is, and then
Or the
something-
V stands for Vagar.
there-
could just
or
be that simple.
or simpler.
Yeah.
Go.
It could
Or
just
it's
be
Hugo
that.
Weaving.
Or it's Hugo Weaving.
You know,
Yeah.
Really,
That's
that's the big
really-
bad in the end. Or they
We're
Crimson
just gonna
House.
face Hugo Weaving in the end. But the question is, which Hugo Weaving?
Uh
Good question, yeah.
'Cause he's
If we're going with the
very
V for
talented.
Vendetta theme, then...
oh. Well, it's just Elrod.
Also,
Elrond, yes.
also a good one.
That one,
However,
yes.
he's like an 8,000-year-old elf with a lot of sword. Anyway,
Anyway.
He's like a level 32 fighter. It's fine. You can face him.
for my friends watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Give us about 5 or so minutes. For our friends watching on YouTube, we will see you in a few days. Don't go anywhere, or we'll see you soon.